Hi everyone, new video here. Today I'm gonna show you how do I provision my clusters to practice and simulate everything. Let's begin with the repository here in GitHub. Now there is a new session called Install Your Own Cluster. Just to remember, I'm using Git submodules to increment some files, and if you wanna clone this repo, it's necessary to use this parameter to get all the files, all the content. So let's begin. Let's start here with my reference. It's gonna be a simple video. The first strategy I use is called KillerKODA. It's a platform and you can access in your browser, and here you can access a free cluster without you don't need to install anything here. You only need your browser and log in with your email or a GitHub account. It's a wonderful platform because you can have access for free to an amazing environment. You can get 2 nodes. Obviously this is not with a high resources. I think it's only with 2 CPUs and 2 giga from memory, and it's great because you can provision everything here, and after you can delete. You can close your tab and you don't need to install nothing in your machine. You can open VS Code and access your cluster as well, and you have access to this cluster for 6 minutes, and when this time ends you need to refresh the environment. So this is the first strategy I use, KillerKODA. Let's go to the next one. In my machine I use Vagrant. It's a tool to create virtual machines, and I've created some scripts to provision automatically a Kubernetes cluster with a simple command. So here you can see I have a Vagrant file with all the information necessary to create and bootstrap this Kubernetes cluster. We have here as well some shell scripts to get some kind of automation, so it's gonna be easy to provision. So let's go to my terminal. Here I have a case with a cluster completed. So as you can see, I'm inside my CKS repository. I run this simple command. This first time command, it's only to get the time to provision the cluster. So some tasks to install Kubernetes on the master, on the control plane, the same on the worker. So only less than 5 minutes to create your cluster. So now, as you can see, I'm inside my own machine using 2 virtual machines, KMaster and KWorker, and I can install anything I want. Let's run some more commands. kubectl get pods of the entire cluster. The last strategy is using Kind. It's another amazing tool, and you can use it only a Docker container to emulate a Kubernetes cluster. It installs all the prerequisites that's necessary to run a Kubernetes cluster. And in that case, I've created as well a new repo on my account to centralize my scripts to use Kind. So you only need to have Docker on your machine, Kind and Helm. You need to clone my repo and execute this is shell script. Let's open it. It's a command to provision on a cluster and install metrics server. It's a simple cluster. There is nothing too fancy here. So to show us here on my terminal, I've already cloned the repo, so you can see my shell script, and I just need to run inside my terminal, and it's gonna create my my new cluster. Let's run some commands here. kubectl get nodes, and in this config file I've created a way to provision a cluster with 3 nodes. So that's my way to provision my labs, and if you enjoy, leave some comments. Bye.